inaugurate the 18th edition of the FI India. A big round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much.
Three.
Closed door media briefing for FI India and ProPack India. Just to let you know about this show, this is the 18th edition of FI India, which is the first show as Inform Markets we started doing in India. And we are doing about 26 shows across 16 different verticals now. But then this was the first one which we started entering and entered in India. This is a show dedicated for food ingredients market, and then we have this co-located show of ProPack, which started 6 years back. So this is the 6th edition of the show, which is focused on the packaging industry and processing industry. Please join me in welcoming the dignitaries who have joined me on the dais for this media briefing. I'll just name them. Dr. Suresha KB, President FSCI Bangalore chapter. Then we have Mr. Nilesh Lele, President CSSMB. Mr. Prasad Balan Iyer, who is Director at SIS School of Packaging. Mr. AVP Chakravarti, Global Ambassador at World Packaging Organization. Sagar Singh, who is Joint Director, Government of India. Then we have Rajeshwar Macheji, who is Chief Scientist, Head and of the CSIR at Mysore. Then my colleague Rahul Deshpande, who is also joined, who is the Senior Group Director at Inform Markets in India. So just to talk about this show, what I'll do is I'll say a few words about this show, then I'll pass on the mic to each one of them, so they'll talk about how they are associated with this event, with this industries, what they see about this industry, and then we'll open the floor for questions. So having said that, this show, as I said, we rotate between two cities, Mumbai and Bangalore. The last time we did this in Bangalore was in 2022, and that was the first time we did it, but the response that we received was phenomenal, and that's why we decided of keeping it. Earlier it used to be happen between Bombay and Delhi, but we stopped doing Delhi and we have moved it to Bangalore. So Bangalore is a great food hub for the food industry, and ingredients are something which is really a thriving part of this industry. This is a $1 billion industry, which is going to be a $1.8 billion industry, growing at about 8 to 9%. So that's something which this industry brings a lot to the table. Packing at the same time is one of the biggest element, because as we have seen after the pandemic, I think packaging industry has really thrived, and the movement has been towards more packaged foods. I don't want to take the shine from the experts who can talk a lot about it. Having said that, for the exhibition, we have over 350 exhibitors this year. This is the largest ever FI and ProPack combined that we are putting up here together. Over 17,000 trade buyers are going to be coming to the show. A lot of things which are doing at the show, right from the conferences, around 25 to 30 conference and seminar sessions that are happening across both the shows, different sessions, different panels, most relevant topics of this industry, from most innovations to challenges to regulatory aspects, or different things are going to be talked of. We have the FI awards that's going to happen tonight, which will recognize the talent in this industry. We have done some phenomenal job over this last 1 year. We are on the show floor having Fund Quest, which is a very unique initiative to get funding for startups in the food industry. We are having innovative product showcase. So lots happening on the show floor, and there's so much to do in this next 3 days. I'll hand the mic to each one of them to say a few words, introduce themselves, and then we can take the questions.
Here we are concentrating on both food and food ingredients and additives, which are both for food as well as for health. We have a line of speakers and panelists who are speaking on the different additives, both for the Indian market as well as the global market. And we have the speakers and panelists who will be deliberating on the smart proteins, other ingredients which are emerging in the food sector. And here, in the 2-day deliberations, so which are lined up from here. So the event of the conference will be speaking on the different ingredients and the ingredient solutions, additives, and most importantly the emerging additives which are required for the food industry as well as for the health sector, which is growing at a faster rate. And at the end of the day, and on the third day, we have Fund Quest from CASME of Mumbai for the startups who wants investors for them for backing up. So this is a 3-day event. We as Mudraji already told, this exhibition was in a single hall last 2 years back, when it was held in Bangalore. This year it has spread across 2 halls, and more than 350 exhibitors are there across the globe, not only from India, across the globe, and this is growing. Thanks for supporting Informa Markets, thanks for supporting the AFSTA, thanks for supporting all the organizers here, and most importantly, I wish all of you to have a very good business here, knowledge collections, knowledge connections, and also wonderful stay in next 3 days in beautiful city of Bangalore. Thank you for
years, and I think I've been part of this journey for last 10 years at least, and I've always been excited, and thank you very much for giving Chamber as well as AFST the opportunity to be partnered with such a great event. Secondly, like Dr. Suresha mentioned, on day 3, which is 27, we will be hosting an event similar to Shark Tank, which is called Fund Quest. We had that 2 years ago also here in Bangalore, and of course last year in Mumbai at FI. So I encourage all the startups who want to see that Shark Tank kind of an event. We have 6 startups lined up and 4 investors who will be interacting with those startups. So I request all of you, whoever is here on day 3, to please join us and enjoy the event of Fund Quest on day 3. Thank you very much.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. Greetings to all of you. My name is Chakravarti. I'm a global ambassador of World Packaging Organization. Today I'm so glad to be among yourself. It's an amazing platform crafted by Informa Markets. As FI India, for a long time, it is one of the biggest shows in this arena in the food ingredient spectrum. Along with this, I'm also happy the flagship event of processing and packaging machinery, that is ProPack. You must be knowing ProPack Asia, but the ProPack India also is going to reach that level. But together with FI India and ProPack India, it's a very big show for all the stakeholders of the industry. Today, the Indian economy is booming. It's going to become a number 3 in the world. And in that, the food is occupying the largest place. After all, India backbone is food and agriculture and the processing of the food. FI India paves a way for such kind of entrepreneurs. Today, I see a lot of technological evolutions taking place. And the machinery, once upon a time, we used to import the basic machinery also. Today, if you see the ProPack India machinery, what is displayed here in this show, and also the FI, a lot of evolution of the technologies in the food and the processing and packaging machinery are being displayed. And coming to the packaging, the World Packaging Organization, which I represent as a global ambassador, we talk about better quality of life through better packaging for more people. That means the packaging is integral part of every field today. And without packaging, we cannot live also. But at the same time, how we can take the strides, the future belongs to the packaging. The sustainable packaging is the future, and also the customer centric. Today in the FI you see there are a lot of evolutionary technologies. We are talking about the pharmaceutical and the food. The fine line is getting erased, because whenever we have some disease, we buy some medicines and then we get cured by the doctor's prescription. But here the future is how we not to get the diseases. The ingredients in the foods and the nutraceuticals, how we can prevent those diseases not to come. So a lot of things are being displayed here. I'm very glad to be here among all of you once again. But please make sure we have the conferences are also organized both in the FI area and also the packaging area also. I wish all the delegates, today I am told it is reaching almost 8,000 to 10,000 square meters. It started with a humble 4,000 square meter not so long ago. It's going to be one of the largest shows in the Asia Pacific, the FI India and the ProPack India. Let all the delegates be making use of these facilities fully for the next 3 days. And also we have innovative hub also is being displayed. A lot of innovations are being displayed. And I wish the delegates should visit each and every innovation area, and also they can score and mark them also, judge the innovations also. There are FI India awards are also being organized in the evening. I think it's best of the best shows in the arena. And once again, I'm very glad to be here. And today the packaging industry has touched already more than $85 billion in India. In the worldwide, it's $1.05 trillion. It's such a largest industry. I think such platforms by the Informa really help the stakeholders to upgrade themselves and make strides in their respective areas, improve their businesses and meet people among the sectors. Thank you very much.
The show, Illi Barakke, they wanted to test 2 years back. They were not sure whether it can do a good job. In I think 2022. But you will be surprised that now they have dropped Delhi and come to Bangalore. That means, decided to come here again. Andre, ido ecosystem, Bangalore ecosystem for the business, for food ingredients, packaging business is very opt. Now, idranale, what is important thing is, when you are talking of packaging, they have parallelly organized the conference. And in the conference, the topics are selected so well, which touches every aspect of packaging in terms of food safety and security. when you eat food, whether you are eating food, whether it is safe and secure, that is very important. So the first session today is going to start on what are the newer developments. It can be in terms of the design, it can in terms of the active or smart packaging systems or any other processing which is doing globally. Second session, we are talking of issues with the degradation, sustainability. So the second session talks about the sustainability and how you're going to address. And the third session talks about the safety. When you're eating food or drinking water in the bottle, how safe it is for the human consumption. Now if you look at this, the panel of experts are so diverse and so well organized. We have two IITs, IIT Delhi, IIT Roorkee come here. We have people from the industries, you talk of ITC, you talk of other industries, they are also representing. And most important part, the student community also is getting connected so that what is happening in academic side, how it can be translated to the industry is very important. So I want to congratulate the whole team of putting this in such a meticulous way so that there are good takeaways. Thank you.